All right, let's talk about something you probably give out all the time, without a second thought, your phone number. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the world of open source intelligence, or OSINT, and see what an incredibly powerful tool called Phone Infoga can dig up from just those 10 little digits. You know that feeling, right? Your phone lights up with a number you've never seen before. Is it that job you applied for? Is it a scammer? Or just a simple wrong number? That tiny moment of uncertainty is a little mystery, and today we're going to learn exactly how to solve it. So, the key to cracking this case is a tool called Phone Infoga. The best way to think about it is like a detective that's an absolute expert at searching the internet, but it's only looking for one specific type of clue: phone numbers. It digs through public records, social media, websites, all to piece together a story. Now, Phone Infoga is what's known as an OSINT tool, and OSINT, or open source intelligence, is really just a fancy way of saying we're gathering information that is already out there for the public to see. This isn't about hacking into private databases or anything like that. It's about being incredibly smart and efficient with searching what's already in the open. Okay, and this is maybe the most important rule of the day. Seriously, just because information is public doesn't give you a free pass to do whatever you want with it. This is a powerful tool, so the guideline is super simple. Use it to learn, use it to protect yourself, but never use it to harm someone or investigate them without their explicit permission. This is all about ethical curiosity. So a tool this powerful has got to be a huge pain to set up, right? Actually, no. And that's what's so amazing about this. You can be up and running in, like, seconds. And it's completely free, all thanks to the cloud. Here's the clever trick. We use something called Google Cloud Shell. Think of it as a free temporary computer that lives in the cloud, and you can get to it with any Google account. The best part? It comes preloaded with another tool called Docker, which is what's going to make running Phone Infoga dead simple for us. And I'm not kidding, it's basically just two simple commands. The first one, Docker pull, is you telling the computer, hey, go download the Phone Infoga app and everything it needs. The second command, Docker run, is you saying, okay, now run that app and scan this specific phone number for me. That's it. You're off to the races. Okay, so you've run your first scan and the information starts pouring in. But getting the data is only half the battle. Now you have to actually make sense of it all. And we're about to see the massive difference between a messy wall of code and a clean, powerful dashboard. So the default output from that command line is, well, you can see it. It's powerful, for sure. I mean, all the data is in there. But it's also just a dense wall of green text and links. Trying to find the important stuff in here is like trying to find a needle in a haystack. But here's the magic trick. Hidden inside this command line tool is a beautiful graphical web interface. And firing it up completely transforms the experience from something that feels like it's for coders to something that's for, well, everyone. I mean, this slide really says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got that raw data. Powerful, yeah, but super intimidating. On the right is the exact same information, but it's presented in this clean, organized dashboard. This is the difference between just having data and actually having intelligence. The web UI turns that confusing list of links into actionable, clickable results. And launching this awesome interface is just one slightly different command. All we're doing is telling the program to serve a website instead of just printing text. And that little -p 80808080 part, that's just like telling it to open up a specific door or port, so our web browser knows exactly where to find it. All right, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and put Phone Infoga to the test. We're going to run through 2 real-world investigations from the source material and see what this thing can actually do. So our first target is a US number, 1352-600-6900. The second we run the scan, we get our first clues. The tool confirms, yep, it's a valid landline, and it even pinpoints the location to the Spring Hill or Gainesville area in Florida. Not a bad start at all. Now, one of the coolest things Phone Infoga does is something called Google dorking. I know, it sounds a little silly, but it's a real term for using these advanced search commands to find specific stuff on Google that a normal search would probably miss. The tool automates all these complex searches for you. And boom, the power of that Google dorking is on full display. The very first automated search it runs hits gold, immediately identifying the number's owner, a tech training company called IT Pro TV. Just like that, our first mystery is solved. But, no tool is perfect. The source material actually found a small bug. The social media searches were failing. Turns out the query was missing the parentheses around the area code. A simple manual fix, just adding them in, made the search work perfectly. It's a great reminder that these tools are amazing assistants, but sometimes they need a little human guidance. Okay, for our second case, let's tackle something we can all dread: that persistent, suspected spam call. The goal here isn't just to figure out who's calling, but to confirm if it's a threat that we should just block and forget about. And the results come back fast and clear. The scan confirms it's a toll-free number, but the real value is in what the searches dig up. The tool instantly finds community reports, warnings from other people online, linking this exact number to both a loan scam and a PayPal scam. The verdict is in. This is absolutely a number to block and ignore. So, what's the big picture here? We've seen what this tool can do, but this is about more than just one piece of software. It's a really powerful demonstration of the digital footprint we all leave behind, and how a single phone number can be the thread that connects so much of it. So, if you take away just 4 things from all this, let it be these. 1. Public information is way more accessible than you might think. 2. Powerful tools to search it are free and incredibly fast to set up. 3. With a good interface, anyone can become a digital investigator. And 4, and this is the most important one, with great power comes the responsibility to use it ethically. And that really gets to the core of it all, doesn't it? We often think of cybersecurity as this complex hacking and code, but as this shows, one of the most vital skills is much simpler. It's just knowing how to search for things effectively. It's not about breaking down doors. It's about finding the keys that are already lying out in plain sight. And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. We've seen what this tool can find about other numbers, so the question really is, what can your phone number reveal about you?